My super smart and creative Aquarius. To save some time, I already shuffled the cards and laid them out. I'm using a Celtic 10 card spread that allows me to look at past, present, and future influences for the week. And as always, I'll be teaching the tarot through each card so you not only receive your message, but you start to build up your own intuitive relationship with the cards. Because that's what this is what this channel is all about, using tarot for our betterment and our benefit. And this week, wowie zowie, Aquarius, I have been waiting for a layout like this for you for a while. It reaffirms that your heart is getting ignited, your creative energy is really stirring in a confident manner, and you're ready for a new direction. And also, too, more importantly, to leave the hurts and the pains and legalities, also, too, anywhere that trusts you, including any judgment for any choices that you made, as well as other people's choices to you. Okay, it's a time for that to kind of put all that stuff aside so you could kind of go into a new rich landscape that's designed specifically for you. And the only kind of pause here in this reading is wanting to be a little bit too practical and pragmatic, which I understand, or maybe feeling like you can't take a chance on new things. But I just really want you to look at that and make sure that that's not a fear that's holding you back from this new kind of creative excitement that's stirring within you, and it's love as well. And God and the universe are asking, what do you really want to do kind of with all these new stirrings, Aquarius? You've got a lot of props and skill sets about you. You've got a lot of wisdom and know-how, especially in the area of the creative. And that's going to be applied for Aquarius, not just in work and your thoughts because you ruled those areas, but it's also going to be about family and home and relationship, and more designed to what you want, not for what the past or, more importantly, other people wanted for you. And let's get into why I'm just saying this, okay? And that first card placement, that significator placement, the general gist of the overall reading, we see the wowie zowie lady here, the Queen of Wands. She's the queen of imagination, inspiration, materialized, an idea that takes a material reality and then some. You don't reach the queen by the easy stuff. It's going to be all the trials and tribulations and challenges that take you along that journey of the creative. That's the domain of, the wands. And a lot of people keep the royal suits to people and influences in your life that might be a role model. That would be a reflection of the queen as well, someone that makes you really feel warm and fuzzy, but also emotionally supports your intellect and your ambitions, because she wants all that. She's like a warm fire on a cold day. Everyone gravitates to the queen, and it's not because of the way we look. It's our inner confidence starts to beam out. She's a lioness there. She's sitting in that rich landscape of abundancy, the seeds of our potential for tomorrow, as well as things that have already been produced. And this is where it gets really interesting. So the crossing card, which is not allowing you, that queen, to fully manifest, because at the end of the day, it could be a reflection of other people, but you're striving for those kind of characteristics about your own personality. So look towards that and embrace that. And also, too, I'll say embrace the queen, because the Two of Pentacles in that crossing card position of the second, which is in conflict with the queen. It's not allowing the queen to really kind of get her roar on and then some, because she's solid, she's confident, she knows the creative domain. She's advertising, promotion, and marketing as well. PR, putting yourselves out in social settings, putting your ideas out there, how you want to kind of flame your own imagination and intellect. That's the domain of the queen. And the Two of Pentacles is new starts, wanting to be like balanced and getting out. I only got this little platform. I want to make sure I'm solid. I've got my 2 coins. I don't want to do anything to mess them up. I want to be pragmatic and practical, but I know I have skill sets. I know I can believe something and I can manifest in that area of the material. That's the domain of the Pentacles. A lot of people, again, keep this to career or health or community, but especially for Aquarius, your society, you are community. That's your domain as well. So it's going to touch everything. And the Two of Pentacles is that reflection of wanting to start things in a new direction. But I want to be a little bit cautious, but I also want to be a little excited. And the Queen's energy is saying, well, you're kind of slowing me down here with that kind of thinking. So wherever there might be a reflection of a real change that needs to take place, that's what this reading is all about. And it's all about what you want to do. Okay. So even if it's, let's say you're in a situation where you're kind of feeling warm and cozy, you're feeling good, but you want to change certain dynamics about it, whether it's a relationship, family, your career stuff, your home, the way you're treating your body, your thinking. This combo says you can do anything. All right. So let the lioness roar. She's going to guide the two to get out of that feeling of, just having to stay put or stay safe. and it's going to give a little energy to the dynamic of the change. And it means that you also have the solid footing. That's literally what the 2 represents, right? And what really gets interesting here as well, I'm going to pop around a little bit, because in the 7th card placement, the way we're feeling about ourselves in direct correlation to the Queen. So you're feeling all razzmatazzy here. And the Fool, it's a major arcana card. It is the beginning of the major arcana. He's that special. He's 0, right? So I start like a circle. I loop around. I'm getting to start again. I get a new a clean slate to design things in my way, the way I want to do it at a family home, work, and my body and my community stance, all that kind of stuff. And the Fool gives you a kick in your step, in your spirit. It's almost like when you were younger, or no matter what your age is, when you first started to get those ideas of change or excitement or love, whatever it was that stirred your heart and your spirit. Off you went, Aquarius. You were just going to run after it. Nobody could tell you no. And that kind of same energy, enthusiasm, excitement, which I guarantee has been lacking for a while and is starting to stir again. So I really want you to embrace this and not be too pragmatic and hold your own kind of enthusiasm, excitement back, because that's what the Fool wants to do, and you're feeling it inside. It's a new day dawning. It's coming out of that cave of enlightenment, of spiritual, emotional, and I'm also going to say material maturity there. You're no fool at all. You've got that special connection to God in representation of that eagle. You'll often see him in animal skins, because I'm not taking anything forward, including my ideal of materialism or emotional baggage. I'm only going to carry my wisdom and knowledge and use it for my betterment, and I'm going to go kick it in a new way. So that's why some readings would say, take a safety stance, take that cautious approach. I get it. I'm a Taurus, so I definitely get it. But this whole reading is about change, and it's about going and living in your own new lush landscape of your design, okay? And I'm sticking with it, because in the 3rd card placement, the top of the matter in the 10 card spread, I like to say God's direction for the week, or the month rather, here, where we're in October. The Lovers, another major arcana card, and it's all a reflection about what do you want to do with your heart. Let's say in the past you had to deal with people in situations, including family or close friends or people that you consider like family, that you had to kind of swallow your identity the way that you want to be. Or maybe even we see the Justice card in the past reflection. If you've gone through separation or divorce, it feels like divorce, and maybe it is divorce. Legalities, business contracts, all those kinds of things fall under the domain of justice too. And out of that reflection of justice, we're looking not only at other people and their kind of choices on how we got here, but we're looking at our own choices. That's a reflection of the justice as well. So no judgment here. It's all meant to you to get to you decide not only your character, your ethics, and integrity, but how you want to live your life in that balance, right, of the material and the spirit. And the Lovers comes along and says, hey, what do you really want to do for your heart? Because you've earned such good heart and good intention for all the things that you were trying to do right out of that Justice card. That's why the Lovers is here, is what do you really want to do? And when we were younger, certain characteristics came into play, right? But as we get older, other things come into play for consideration. And that's what the Lovers card is all about. What do you really want to do out of all this tough trials and tribulations and challenges that you've overcome to get to the Fool in the inside of the Justice? And we're going to have another one in the World, which is a really beautiful sign as well. So make sure that you're doing you and doing it for you, even if you have to continue up that distance from other people in a situation that no longer served you, okay? And it's really, again, all about new starts here. God is kind of laying out the red carpet for you here, Aquarius, because in the 4th card position, the gut of the matter, the base of the matter in the 10 card spread, like I like to say, that gut feeling, right? So you already know a new change is here too. That's the 8, the refresh, rejuvenation, the restart in the area of the Pentacles. So it's another reflection of that too there, right? We start and then we want to change. So maybe you're saying, I don't want a too big of a change. That's 2 sitting there, but it's all about great change for wherever you want to do it. So be bold, be brave. God is at your back. The universe has got your side. So you're all set here. And that's the thing about the 8. You can't change that dynamic. A resurrection needs to happen in those areas, and it's being led by you of the Pentacles: family, home, relationship, career, your body, the way you're thinking, the way you are in outside society. It's a whole kit and caboodle, I've learned, right? It's everything in the material world. And see, he's got skill set. He's got all those coins where we're starting here. The 8 is getting us into the minor arcana conclusion of the 10, right? So something needs to shift. Wherever that is, it needs to shift for you, all right? So don't be afraid of that. We're coming out of that beautiful reflection of justice. It's also honesty and truth. Get into the core of stuff. It's also looking at our own selves as well as others in that kind of reflection. But it's also like using that sharp double-edged sword to get to the truth and honesty, right? But I use that balance of compassion, understanding to balance out me and balance out my intentions and my actions. So it's a great reflection of who you are. And like, let's say there's people you had to move away from, because that's definitely a reflection for me in Justice in the Tarot. It's like a divorce, leaving, whatever, that partnership breaking up, family stuff, whatever. It's a reflection that you did a good job here. So don't beat yourself up if you feel like you trip or fell, or you felt like you're taken advantage of, because that's also part of the lessons of justice, okay? And that's why we're seeing the beautiful card in the 6 card position of what's happening right now. Another kind of reward for the heart out of the Lovers, right, is the 2 of Cups. It's the same reflection and building up that kind of practical, pragmatic way, but in the Cups, which is our emotions, our heart, our psychic ability, our intuition, dream world even gets here. It's all about the flow of feeling again. And you've been backed up for so long. It's probably why the Queen is coming out to roar, saying, let me pave the way. Let me get us out there so we can go enjoy and get a spirited kind of feeling in our heart. It's almost like the same with the Fool. It's like having a crush on somebody, but that crush is on you first and foremost, and you're ready to open up the gates. So feel vulnerable, feel compassionate, feel gratefulness, feel getting out there, okay? Because you've got ideas, you've got a spark about you, you've got excitement and something to share, and you've got an emotional connection to get out there, okay? So let's say you've been wanting love in your life and it's been kind of stagnant, or it needs a refresh because your priorities or your responsibilities and your obligations had to be to other people in other situations, and it didn't get your full attention until you could divorce those situations, right? Now it's here. Like, don't hold back anything. Let that emotional flow. And it's going to be a beautiful thing for Aquarius, because that's been your lesson now for the last 4 or 5 years anyway. So you might as well ride the surfboard of your own waterfall, right? Or your own river, I guess, not waterfall. So we want to go in a new direction with the 7 is the self again. So the Fool is going to kick you. It's going to bring a real kind of beautiful energy to the 2 of Cups. So enjoy this moment right now. And remember, this is for the month of October. So it's really special for you. It's all about love for you and love for your heart and making your dreams come true. And I think so much of it is already around you. And it just needs your kind of attention, really, right? To get that spark and everything in balance for you. What's so cool here too, for those people, let's say you had to divorce people in situations and leave them behind because they no longer served you. The 8th card is how other people view you, is a 7 of Cups. The 7 is a seeker of honesty and truth in situations. And here we have another reflection of the heart, right? See those calm seas? You've been working really hard to calm that emotional upheaval and chaos that Aquarius has been going through. And that's going to hit you hard. You're an air sign. You're not a water sign. So that emotional up here, you're trying to think with the intellect while you're having to get your footing in the water, right? But it means that you mastered that. And that's what that 7 is. It's what do you want to do next? It's another reflection, like a minor way of the Lovers. And the other people look at you as taking that kind of viewpoint, right? That attention, that perspective, more importantly. All your cups are in a row. They want that, because we're going to see it in the 10th, in the 10, in the outcome card. People are waiting for you to bring that happy family vibe to yourself so that you could live this new happy vibe in the family settings, in the love settings, in the relationship and home settings that you so richly deserve. And you've been working so hard, and it's been adjusted over a long period of time, but it's been adjusted to the way that you want to live. So don't undermine your own identity and authority in this area, Aquarius, because other people look at you as someone that's moving on. So if you need to give distance, especially emotional distance, to those people that no longer served you, that would be a great reflection. It's working. Okay, so good job here, Aquarius. Use that for your benefit. But again, it's just another affirmation that it's a crossroads state. If you were really happy, you wouldn't be moving on. So I love this forever, where you need to leave people in situations that no longer serve you, right? And even tried to undermine you. I'll throw that in there as well. And we're taking an honest reflection of those people. I'll say that, just have to say that, because that's another reflection of the 7 of Cups. We need to get real. We can't be delusional. And so they know that they can't fool you anymore, if that makes any sense to you, okay? So just use that to, again, for your power. That's what the purpose of the 10 card spread is. And here we get hopes and fears, so no fear at all. In the beautiful card, the World. Oh my gosh. Wow. Wow. You know how this cool this is? So the Fool starts the major arcana. and the world ends the major arcana. And they both mean, oh, I'm getting goosebumps all over. They mean new starts, new ways, new directions, new perspectives, new heart, new spirit, new viewpoints, breaking out of rigid everything. Anything that held you back, that's the world. And it's also, it's about a circle. You'll always see it like that, like a snake in like a mine eating itself. It's like where we started once, like the 8, we have to loop around and start again. It's a resurrection, a new clean slate for us. And it's also a reminder that nothing in our circle is going to undermine us. It's only going to be emotional and spiritual maturity, even material support, wherever that kind of dynamic is. It's the respect that you're holding for yourself, and that's the only thing that you're going to allow in your circle. And it's also a validation for you that you're the alchemist of like the tarot and the universe, right? Or even the physical world, because that's your domain, Aquarius. You're the leader of our community and society. And this card is a reminder that you have the swords of the intellect, the wands of creativity, the abundance and the money that you can make anything materialize, even including good family, good relationship, good home, for whatever it is, for what you want to design yourself out of the pentacles, and that beautiful emotional flow of heart and love and intuition get ignited here in the beauty of the cups. And it's, again, it's another reflection of a new start. And remember, major arcana cards are life lessons to make us better people within ourselves and within society. And those journeys are never going to be easy completely, right? It's the tough stuff that gives us insight, experience, and wisdom, and reflection out of that insight, right? You know, that changes us and changes those situations around us, and we get it to more align with who we are. And that's exactly what this gist is for October, and it's so well deserved for you. And here's another bonus prize. In the 10th card, like I said, 1010, it's so beautiful. The 10 of Pentacles literally in tarot means happily ever after in the area of family and home, especially in relationship. And the way that you feel about yourself, that piece of commitment that you made to have your idea in these areas, including career too, but it's more about the satisfaction and the overall umbrella of why we do career, right? To give a legacy to the people we love, leave something behind, you know, have that material support, living in the material world. And that means you've accomplished it. But it's mostly importantly, it's happy family, happy relationship, happy you that extends from that kind of feeling of your inner confidence that you walk forth as an example in the area of heart and spirit in the material world. That's what brings abundancy when we allow God's energy in the universe flow through us, that big heart, when we share it with a kind word on our lips and a smile, right? And compassion and understanding and gratefulness, that all gets manifested in the 10 because it's a beautiful thing, because all that good karma out of that kind of efforts gets applied now in a new way for you. So have that satisfaction, believe that firm footing is for you, and you know, kind of bask in that enjoyment right now, because it's like a kind of divine spotlight on you, and it's you don't get there unless you earned it. So again, it's another reflection of the world. We're reaching the 10 in the minor arcana, so a new journey of the pentacles as well takes place. So this is where that fiery energy and that new perspective of what the heart is, new starts, new enthusiasm, that's what this is all about. It's all about the things that you care most about, Aquarius, right? And in the bonus card, if you want that ambition and that accomplishment and that drive just to move forward, you couldn't get a better card than the major arcana of the Chariot. It literally wants to take the fool in the world, people and the lovers, put it in its chariot and lead them forth. And what's beautiful about the Chariot, especially to the ancient tarot's reflection, where it started, that white is the logic and intelligence that we have to learn in this real world, right? And the black is that mysterious shadowland that could scare people, but it's our intuition, our spirit talking to us, our connection to God and the universe, get combined to drive us forward. And we get a little whole heavy dose of ambition that I get this excitement from the Queen, and she's saying, choop, let's go. And in older decks, you won't even see the person holding on to reins because I have mastery of thought. I don't let responsibilities and obligations feel like overwhelming me or dispense my opportunities and my potentials or my ideas. This is what this really means, is I can find a balance between my drive and my ambition and my want to change and bring excitement, as well as not being afraid, because I'm being confident and bold and excited because I have the props about me. That's what this new life cycle is all about, and the Chariot wants to help you get there even faster, okay? So enjoy your month, you guys. You really deserve it. It's a good good one. Wow. You've been working so hard to get here, so bask in this beautiful light that God is shining down on you. Okay, so thank you for visiting the channel. I so appreciate everyone watching. I can't say thank you enough. And for those that did subscribe, thank you, thank you, thank you as well. It means so much. And if you haven't subscribed, if you like the content, everybody has been telling me that I have to make sure this is strived, because that's the only way to get into the YouTube algorithm if I want to spread the good news of tarot, because it's so useful for everybody to use. So if you liked it, if you would consider subscribing, that would be great as well. But most importantly, Aquarius, go get your great this month. It's so on the table for you. Go enjoy it.